Yo, 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 welcome to the Big Juicy Wrestling Show. I'm your host, Big Juicy, aka Nate. Today we have my first ever WrestleMania Wednesday video where we're going to be reviewing WrestleMania 1. Before I start this video, I do ask please like this video and subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications so you never miss another video. Without further ado, let's get on to reviewing. The first match on this card and the first ever match in WrestleMania history was Tito Santana versus The Executioner. The second match on this card was King Kong Bundy versus Special Delivery Jones. The third match on this card was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Matt Bourne, who was later known as Doink the Clown. The fourth match on this card was Brutus Beefcake before he was the Barber versus David Sammartino. The next match was for the Intercontinental Championship between the Junkyard Dog and Greg the Hammer Valentine. The sixth match on this card was the US Express, Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda versus Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik for the Tag Team Championships. The seventh match on this card was Big John Studd versus Andre the Giant in a $15,000 body slam match. The eighth match on the card was for the Women's Championship between Lalani Kai with the Fabulous Moolah in her corner versus Wendy Rickner with Cyndi Lauper in her corner. And in the main event, it was Hulk Hogan and Mr. T versus Rowdy Roddy Piper and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. So this WrestleMania as a whole, I gave it a 2.5 stars. Because this is the first ever WrestleMania, and we would not have wrestling as it is today if it wasn't for this show. But the show is just so iconic, I can't give it a low star rating. So now that I got that out of the way, let's get on to tier rating. And here we are. We have Match of the Night, Amazing, Good, Mid, and Trash. And there on the bottom you see all the matches. So let's get the tier rating. So the first match was The Executioner versus Tito Santana, which I thought this was a good first match for WrestleMania. It wasn't the greatest match, but it showed off the young Tito Santana at the time, who was a former Intercontinental Champion. And the Executioner, I guess, played his role decently well. He didn't last long after this match. He ended up becoming Playboy Buddy Rose. But this match did its job. It got the fans excited for the rest of the show. And it was the opener match. I ended up giving this match a 2.5 star rating. Nothing great, but it was a decent little match. So I'm going to put this into the good category. The second match was Special Delivery Jones versus King Kong Bundy, where King Kong Bundy absolutely destroyed Special Delivery Jones in a 25 second squash match. They said it was 9 seconds, but in reality it was 25 seconds. All this match was King Kong Bundy putting him in a bear hug, splashing him in the corner, and then giving him a splash in the ring. 1, 2, 3, Bundy wins. This was just to show off how much of a monster King Kong Bundy was, and it did its job, I think. I think it showed off King Kong Bundy very, very well. But I am going to be putting this match into the trash category. And also, I forgot to say, Tito Santana did come out on top against the Executioner. With his figure 4 leg lock. The third match was Matt Bourne, who is also known as Doink the Clown, versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Again, this was just a showcase of Ricky Steamboat. I think most of these matches were just showcases of big and young superstars. And this match definitely showed off Ricky Steamboat because he is so good in the ring. So ahead of its time. He's incredible. I don't think this match would have been as good if he wasn't in it. I think he stole the show in this match. And Matt Bourne did okay too, but Ricky Steamboat just killed it in that ring. I'm going to put Ricky Steamboat and Matt Bourne into the amazing category. I ended up rating this match a 3-star rating. The fourth match in this card was Brutus Beefcake versus David Sammartino. And this match dragged. This match was super slow. There was a point in time where Brutus Beefcake put David Sammartino in a bear hug, and it lasted the entire match. It was super slow to watch, super hard to watch as well. And to top it all off, this match ended in a double disqualification because Johnny Valet and Bruno Sammartino got involved. Nothing too much about this match I can say, besides that it was just very slow moving and it ended in a double disqualification. And what matches really end in a double disqualification? So I'm also going to put this match in the trash category. The next match was for the Intercontinental Championship between the Junkyard Dog versus Greg the Hammer Valentine. This match had a lot of things going on. I think that these two are legends of the business, but they aren't the best in the ring. Basically, there's a lot of shenanigans that happened in this match because Jimmy Hart was the manager of Greg the Hammer Valentine. He was trying to distract the referee. Greg accidentally knocked him off the apron. Junkyard Dog hit his patented headbutt before that, and that's why Jimmy Hart was distracting the ref. But then Greg Valentine raked his eyes, poked him in the eyes, rolled him up, put his feet on the ropes, 1, 2, 3, Greg Valentine wins. But then Tito Santana ends up coming out, tells the ref, hey, Greg Valentine's feet were on the ropes. Referee starts the match, but Greg the Hammer Valentine does not get back in the ring in time. So the Junkyard Dog did win by countout, which I didn't really like because I thought the Junkyard Dog should have just won the Intercontinental Championship because he was so over with the fans. He was the only dude besides Hulk Hogan and the main event, the only dude besides the main event that got an actual entrance theme song. He was so over. But this match, these two aren't going to put on this crazy good match. But I thought it did its job. I thought it showed off two of the legends of the business very well. But I am going to put this in the mid category. I did end up rating this a 1.5 star rating. The next match was the U.S. Express, Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda versus Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik for the tag team champions. For the tag team championships. This match I thought was a great old school tag team match. This match had so much stuff, and Nikolai Volkov and Iron Sheik just got so much heat. Before the match, Nikolai Volkov sang the Soviet national anthem, which I thought was hilarious and just bombarded with boos. And then the Iron Sheik did his famous Russia #1, Iran #1, America hot tour, his famous line there. Incredible stuff. They were truly some of the most hated heels ever. Those two guys, people hated them. And there was a really good Mike Rotunda and Barry Windham were the tag team champions going into this. But the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov ended up becoming the new tag team champions in this match. Again, just bombarded with boos, and Iron Sheik said the exact same thing after the match that he did before the match. But this match had a lot of high-flying moves, a lot of quick tags from Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda. And those guys, they are definitely ahead of their time with their wrestling style. I think the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov did their rules very well. I thought they did incredible. And at the end of the match, how they won, Classy Freddie Blassie was their Sheik and Volkov's manager and gave the Iron Sheik his cane. Iron Sheik hit Barry Windham with his cane. Nikolai Volkov went for the pin. 1, 2, 3. New tag team champions. In my opinion, this match stole the show. This match was the match of the night. I ended up giving this a 3.5 star rating. I thought this was a very good tag team match for the time. Incredible stuff. I really enjoyed this match. Next match was, in my opinion, besides the squash match, this match was definitely the worst, and I think it went on for way, way too long. This was Big John Studd versus Andre the Giant in a $15,000 body slam match. Basically, the first person to body slam one another was the winner. And, of course, Big John Studd did not body slam Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant ended up body slamming Big John Studd. But Andre the Giant, his only offense that he used was chops, bear hugs, and punches. A basic Andre the Giant match. And this match was just to show off the draw that Andre the Giant was and the special attraction that he was. Big John Studd really did not get much heat. He was the heel going into this match and really did not get much heat in this match. But Andre was so over. So over. That crowd went crazy when he came out. Such a special attraction. Everyone loved Andre the Giant. But this match was very, very bad. Very slow moving, very sloppy. Not a lot of great wrestling. I'm going to be putting in the trash category. I ended up rating this a 0-star rating. Pretty bad. The next match was for the Women's Championship with Lalani Kai with Fabulous Moolah in her corner versus Wendy Rickner with Cyndi Lauper in her corner. Now, I think that this match definitely was about Cyndi Lauper being there because Cyndi Lauper was a big name at the time. I thought this match was a pretty normal women's match for back then. Not the best work, very sloppy wrestling. I mean, those are two legendary women's wrestlers. Same with the Fabulous Moolah. But I mean, this match wasn't meant to be good. I think it was just meant to show off that Cyndi Lauper was there. And Wendy Rickner did end up coming out on top, winning the Women's Championship. After the match, Cyndi Lauper ran after Fabulous Moolah because Fabulous Moolah tried getting involved in the match, and Cyndi Lauper was like, no, you're not getting involved in the match, and chased after Fabulous Moolah. All in all, this match did its job by showing off Cyndi Lauper. I think that was basically the point of this match, and it was the best part of this match, if I'm being honest. I ended up giving this a 1-star rating as well, so I'm also going to be putting this in the trash category. And finally, the main event. The main event, Mr. T and Hulk Hogan versus Rowdy Roddy Piper and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. For this match, had a lot of celebrity involvement. The special guest ring announcer was Yankees manager Billy Martin. The special guest timekeeper was Liberance and the Rockettes. The special guest outside referee was Muhammad Ali, and the special guest inside referee was Pat Patterson. So there was a lot of different stars in this match. Muhammad Ali was definitely the most well-known, I feel like, at the time. This match did its job. And the fans were crazy about them. Rowdy Roddy Piper came out to a bunch of bagpipes. And they were managed by Bob Orton, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and Paul Orndorff. And this match, like I said, did its job. There wasn't anything that got crazy in this match. This match was just to show off Mr. T and Hulk Hogan, who was the WWE champion at the time. This was in the middle of his 3-year reign as WWE champion. And this was just to get Hulk Hogan and Mr. T on the card. Rowdy Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff did their jobs. They made Mr. T and Hulk Hogan look incredible. I thought this was a really good match. I don't think it's better than these two matches, honestly. I mean, I gave it a 2.5-star rating just because of how loud that crowd was. I mean, the match wasn't particularly fantastic, but the crowd was just erupting for Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. So I'm going to give this match, I'm going to put this match into the good category. And here you have it. This is the tier rating for WrestleMania 1. And that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please tune in next Wednesday where I'll be doing my WrestleMania 2 review. And every Wednesday after that where I'll be doing my WrestleMania Wednesday videos. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.